I sit here at 83 years old, looking back on my life, and I ask myself, if I could go back to when I was 25, what would I say to myself? Perhaps I would tell that young woman that life is not a straight path, but a series of circles, crossroads, and even wounds. But keep going, don't be afraid. Back then, I didn't truly love myself. I tried to please everyone, believing that I had to achieve something to be worthy of love and recognition. But after many years, I realized that true acceptance does not come from the outside. It comes from within. You must love yourself before you can expect others to love you. Youth is a time when we are easily caught up in societal expectations, getting married, having children, building a stable career. But I have come to understand that happiness does not come from blindly chasing those things. I am happier now at 83 than I was at 73 because I have learned to be true to myself. I believe that a person is not just a body or an ego. I am more than that. I am spirit, I am soul, I am part of the universe. This perspective has helped me through the hardest times in my life. When I was young, I sought happiness from external sources, love, work, validation. But in the end, I realized that true happiness is an inner state. People spend their lives chasing careers and fame, but if they do not understand themselves, none of it will bring fulfillment. People are often afraid of change, afraid to step out of their comfort zones. But fear is just a barrier we create for ourselves. One of the most important lessons I have learned is the value of inner motivation. I used to do many things simply because others expected them of me. But eventually, I realized that the strongest drive does not come from outside, but from within my heart. You must ask yourself, what truly matters to me? Who do I want to become? I found joy in journaling, a habit that has helped me understand myself better and shape my life's direction. I used to worry so much about what others thought of me, but now I know that it doesn't matter. If I had spent my life seeking approval, I wouldn't have been able to live meaningfully. Most people I've spoken to share the same fears. Fear of judgment, fear of not being loved, fear of not being enough. But I believe that if we can let go of these fears, we can live a freer, more fulfilling life. I don't believe in mistakes, only lessons we need to learn. Looking back at my past marriage, I don't see it as a failure, but as an important part of my personal growth. Every decision, right or wrong, leads us somewhere, and that place is necessary for our growth. Even bad choices can bring something good if we are willing to see it. Love even your mistakes, because they are part of who you are. Love life, love yourself, and live fully. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't wait for someone else to bring you happiness. Happiness is already within you. Now, at 83, I have no regrets, no longing for the past with remorse. I live each day fully with an open heart and a peaceful soul. And perhaps that is the most valuable lesson I can pass on to the next generation. Life is not just about what we achieve, but what we learn along the way. Sometimes we need to pause, take a deep breath, and ask ourselves, am I truly living as myself? If you're 25 and feeling lost, don't worry. We've all been there. You might feel like you're not good enough, not successful enough, not enough in some way. But I want to tell you, you are enough. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Take the time to understand yourself, to love yourself. When you know and love yourself, you will be able to treat the world with more sincerity. Live with gratitude. Be grateful for the small things, for the mistakes that helped you grow, for the people who come into your life, whether for a moment or for years. When you cultivate gratitude, you will see that life is far richer than you ever imagined. And finally, remember that time waits for no one. Don't let fear hold you back. If you want to do something, do it. If you love someone, tell them. If you have a dream, chase it. Looking back, my regrets are not the mistakes I made, but the things I was too afraid to do. Life is worth living. Live it fully with all the love and courage in your heart.
Thank you for listening. I hope these stories bring you comfort and inspiration. Stay tuned for more in the next video. Once again, thank you, and I wish you and your family peace and happiness. See you next time. I love you.